I want you to sit back and think, and I want you to think about a phrase, and we may have heard it before, or you may have heard it before. How many of you have ever heard the phrase or someone say, they say, lead, follow, or get out of the way? Lead, follow, or get out of the way. And we've all heard that phrase before, and it's very prevalent when it comes to leadership, because sometimes we can interpret it that this is somebody who is impatient, somebody who wants to get the job done, or at times too, it can be a challenge where you're dealing with somebody personally who doesn't have the confidence in what it is he or she are doing. Or you could be dealing with somebody who has fear in what he or she is doing. And today what I want to talk to you about are the benefits and the rewards of being a leader. Because there are a lot of people out here today who are taking on the challenge of being a leader, but then there are a lot of people today who take on that challenge and they fall short. How many of you would agree? What are some fears of being a leader? When you think about modeling and being an example as a leader, what are some fears that some may have? Yes, sir?
Failure.
Failure, yes.
That you're not doing it right.
That you're not doing it right.
Shortcomings.
Shortcomings. Anyone else?
Resistance from the people that you're leading.
Resistance from the people that you're leading. Yes.
Confusion.
Confusion. Expectation. Anyone else? Yes.
Disappointment.
Disappointment.
People not seeing your vision.
People not seeing your vision. Oh, yeah. I mean, all of these are true. And there are fears when it comes to being a leader. And it's one that you should take very personal, because I believe that if you're committed or passionate about anything, you should always have fears. I know when I'm often asked, well, as a speaker, you travel nationwide and you speak all the time. Are you ever nervous, or do you ever have any fears? And I say yes, each and every time I speak. Because they say people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And in me having that fear, it's my commitment, it's my passion to show you that I care. That I want to inspire and encourage the best out of you, because you're definitely needed today. And when you look at Coppin State University and you have 4,500 students on campus, and you look at a room of 20 to 30 students stepping up to be leaders, that should really make you inspired. That should really make you feel good, because you're the one who decided to step up and to face your fear. As it was mentioned about vision, you have to inspire people to embrace a vision, to look at you as a leader, as somebody with potential, so that you can bring the best out of them as well. And I'm reminded of a journey. There are 3 young men, they're going across a field, and they're going on this journey, and it's a long journey. And they get to a wall. And the 3 are there at that wall. They're looking at that wall, and 2 of the 3 say, hey, it's a wall here. We can't get around it. Let's go back. But the other person, he has on a hat. He takes the hat, throws the hat over the wall, and say, no, now we have to go get my hat. And it's when you have a vision sometimes, it's just about changing the perspective of things. Helping people to stretch themselves a little bit more to put out their best. So when you look at a leader and you're inspiring a vision, I want you to look at yourself and say, or give the answer to this. My mentor, every time he and we talk once a month, he always asks me one question in the beginning. Are you green and growing or ripe and dying? Because if you're green and growing, you're like that young man who takes the hat and throws it over the wall and says it's more than we can do. We can go further than this. But if you're ripe and dying, you're like the other 2 that get to an obstacle, get to a conflict, a unique situation on campus where the department says, no, you can't get the funds, or no one else wants to support your initiative or your effort, and you all say, well, let's go back. But when you're inspired by a shared vision, the hat goes over and everyone moves forward. See, and that's the importance of being a leader. That's the benefits and the rewards of being a leader. But another benefit and reward of being a leader today is that you get to surround yourself with people that can help you to accomplish goals and tasks and things like that. And in getting them to share their abilities and their skills and strengths with you, their talents with you, you get a chance to really, really leave your mark. See, that's one thing that I look at. Wherever I go, I say to myself, what impression are you leaving? What mark are you leaving to show that you've been there? You've been there. Because when I reflect back to Dr. King's speech and he tells people, that he's been to the mountaintop and he may not get there when you get there, but at least he expresses to you that he's done his best. He's come as far as he knows that he's going to go, and he's left his mark. So what are you going to do as a leader when you surround these people around? I think that really puts it all into perspective of what being a leader is all about what the true benefits and rewards of being a leader is all about. And if you could turn to the back page, the back part of your handout, and I want you real quick, I want you to think real quick, and we can share this openly together. What are 6 honed skills and abilities of a successful leader? Yes.
You have to be a listener.
Listener. Yes.
Patient.
Patience.
You have to have a respect and trust in your peers.
Respect and trust of your peers.
Good communication skills.
Good communication skills.
Determination.
Determination. Did you have your hand up?
You need a vision.
Vision. Humbleness.
Time management.
Time management.
Awareness.
Awareness. I mean, all these things are skills that you should be developing, cultivating, and growing each and every day as a leader. And these skills are very important for the success of yourself as a leader this year. And I just wanted to come and share my time with you all to encourage you all that you can make your best better as a leader. How many of you are leaders from last year, meaning you've been in leadership role for some time? How many of you are first-time leaders this year? All right. It's always a good time to come on board, but always know, too, that you can make your best better. Good, better, best. Never let it rest until your good gets better and your better gets best. As a leader, you should always be striving to make your best better, to put out your best. And if you do that, you'll be like John C. Maxwell says, a leader, learns the way, goes the way, and shows the way. So it's been a treat and a pleasure, an experience beyond measure to be here with you all today, and I want to thank you for your time.